birthday to you.
Yeah.
Yup guys, that's me, and this weekend on September 27th, 2002, I turned the old age of 18 years old. In the first 18 years of my life, I have definitely done a lot in terms of business and making money, but before we get into all of that, why don't we celebrate a little bit by doing some of the things I can now do as a full-fledged member of adult society. Yo guys, I just pulled up to the outside of a gas station, and no, today I am not at the gas station to get gas. I am actually here to purchase a lottery ticket. I have purchased $100 worth of lottery tickets in the past, illegally for a YouTube video, but for the first time ever, I'm about to buy a lottery ticket legally to see if we get lucky and make some money. So guys, let's go inside and witness some history. Do you guys have lottery tickets?
What do you like?
Just like a $5 scratch off.
How old you are?
18.
You got 18, right?
Yeah, I have ID.
With you?
Yep.
Let me show you ID, buddy.
Okay.
So you sure you're...
Yeah. It was just my birthday, like yesterday.
9/27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although the guy inside of the store barely believed me that I was above the age of 18 years old, we secured the $5 lottery scratch-off ticket. So now it is time to scratch that ticket off, see if we make some money, and then we are going to do a few more things I can now legally do before we get into the story of how I made over $60,000 before turning the age of 18 years old. And boom, over the next hour, I celebrated my 18th birthday by making a fat $0 in return from my $5 lottery ticket, and I even bought some spray paint to commit some legal vandalism. I just bought spray paint from Menards. They didn't even ID me, so that means I could have bought this like 18 years ago. But anyways, now I'm in my backyard to commit some legal vandalism. Beautiful. The last thing I can now do that I'm 18 years old is get a tattoo, but guys, I'm not really feeling that vibe. So if we get, let's say, 500,000 subscribers at some point in the history of this YouTube channel, I will get a tattoo of whatever the top comment on this YouTube video is. Also guys, it is absolutely pouring outside, so we better head home and get into the story of how I turned $0 into $60,000 before I turned the age of 18 years old. Alright guys, now that we are back home in the office, it is time to take you all the way back to my first ever business. I started at the age of 15 years old by the name of Apple Product Reselling. For those of you who aren't aware how this business model works, well, it involves buying new, used, or cracked Apple products from your local area for cheap to resell online for a profit. And to do this, all you need to do is post ads on your local Craigslist, OfferUp, or even Facebook Marketplace, saying that you pay cash for all Apple products. From there, people will likely reach out to you with devices to sell, and it is your job to negotiate with them and offer them 30 to 40% less for their product than it is selling for on eBay sold listings. Not everyone will say yes to your lowball offer, but a good 20% or 10% of people will, and from there, once people say yes to your offer, you drive out to meet them, inspect the device, and if everything checks out, you'll be able to resell it online for a profit. I got super into this method of making money between the ages of 15 and 16 years old, and in that time, my income went from just $200 per month at the very beginning, all the way up to $2,000 per month in some of my best months reselling electronics. For example, when you look at one of my profit and loss statements from September of 2018, you can see I made $1,103.74 in profit from flipping 13 different devices. That means all I had to do was flip a device every other day to make more money than pretty much any teenager makes from their part-time job. In total, during the 18 months, I took reselling electronics extremely seriously. I did a little bit over $45,000 in total revenue, which can be broken down into about $15,000 in total profit. As crazy and unachievable as that may sound, the way I resold electronics electronics as a teenager is pretty much something anyone can do. All you need is $100 to get started, a phone, a laptop, an internet connection, and finally a method of transportation to get to phone meetups, which either can be you driving yourself, paying a friend or family member to drive you, or finally riding your bike a super long distance, which is what I used to do. In the same period I was running my phone reselling business, I also started probably 10 other companies, and most of them weren't a success. One example of a business I started that definitely wasn't a success was a cell phone repair business where I thought, why don't I expand my reselling business by also offering repair services and fixing cracked screen phones before I flip them for a profit to maximize my return on investment. Although this sounds like a great idea on paper, it definitely wasn't, because if you ever watched a YouTube video on how to repair screens, it's like some rocket scientist shit, and it's not something my small mind could understand. Long story short, I ended up spending about $800 on cell phone repair supplies, a phone repair course, and a bunch of iPhones to practice repairing on that literally all got destroyed thanks to yours truly.
And if you guys don't believe me, this is one of the phones I practiced repairing on, and as you guys can see, part of the screen is literally missing because I tore it out of frustration. Also, the screen is still cracked.
From all of this hard work and money that I put into the business, I got a grand total of $0 in income from it. And the funny thing about it is my Google listing for Will's iPhone repair is still currently live, and I get calls every single week from people asking me to repair their screens, and I don't even know how to fix it. Now that I think about it, I should probably take that Google listing down. The next somewhat successful business I ended up starting after trying and failing at cell phone repair is a social media marketing agency. For those of you who have no idea what this business is, it's pretty much where you help businesses get more customers by running online ads, and in exchange they will pay you a fee of anywhere between $500 and $5,000 per month. In all honesty, social media marketing is probably one of the best businesses you can get into if you're good at sales and know how to run online ads. The only issue on my end is I had no idea how to run Facebook ads or any ads online for that matter. After months of working hard trying to get clients for my social media marketing business, I finally had my big break in January of 2019 when I closed not one, not two, but 3 social media marketing clients at a whopping $500 per month. And after I got these clients, it was my job to deliver on the actual marketing services, but the only issue was I absolutely sucked at that part of the process. I literally spent hundreds, if not thousands, of my clients' dollars to deliver minimal, if not no results at the end of the day. After delivering terrible results to my social media marketing clients, I ended up losing all 3 of them over the following months, and I was feeling super discouraged. But at the end of the day, I left the business with $4,000 in profit and a shattered ego. Behind the scenes, the entire time I was running all of these different businesses, I was documenting my journey on this YouTube channel, Financial Wolf, and I literally didn't make a single dollar from it until about 18 months into my journey, by the time I had made over 100 videos. When I finally did start getting paid by YouTube, the earnings started off pretty slow at only $2 to $4 per day, but as I kept consistently posting on YouTube and my content got better and better, my income definitely rose substantially. I went from making $2 to $4 per day in October to making over $100 every single day in November of 2019. And this was thanks to some viral videos featuring me selling candy at school, doing online surveys for 8 hours straight, and also selling fake AirPods for a week. Fast forward about 1 year from my initial blow up on YouTube, I have earned total ad revenue of $31,302.87, and I have also earned an additional $10,000 from sponsorships and affiliate partners such as Fiverr and Shopify. So if you guys want to help increase that number even more, my affiliates will be linked in the description down below. Overall, all of the businesses I just mentioned brings my total income to just about $60,000 $50,000 before turning the age of 18 years old. And in case you guys are curious what my plans for the future are, well, I am definitely going to continue posting 1 to 2 videos every single week here on YouTube about making money, and I'm also going to try learning more about Shopify dropshipping and sneaker reselling, because these are 2 businesses I really am passionate about and enjoy doing, so it would be super awesome if I could turn them into a significant and consistently profitable stream of income. The goal for the future is to have over $1 million earned by the time I am 25 years old, and you bet if we are able to do that, I will buy the Lamborghini I have always dreamed of.